Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Major League Baseball on Wednesday, September 1st, 2021. My name is Steve and I'm going to have 4 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for the Wednesday slate of baseball. Guys, just want to thank you all for continued support in the channel as always. You guys absolutely rock. We've been really growing our community lately, so I appreciate all of you. Just wanted to let you know that. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps us out, really helps us grow our page and our community. So I appreciate that, guys. We have a goal this week to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the week. So again, I appreciate your guys' help out with that. And other than that, guys, let's get right into our results from the last episode. So not what we wanted, obviously. We went 1-3. We're looking for better than that, obviously, but our only cash of the night was the Phillies team total over 4.5 runs. This one cashed pretty easily. Phillies put up 12 runs last night versus the Nationals. Not really surprising, obviously, there. We had the Astros minus 1.5 run line versus the Mariners. We talked about McCullers, his road ERA, how good he's been. And he gave up 0 earned runs over 5 innings, which was good. He was a little bit rocky at times, but he was good. Astros offense gave us 0 runs. They didn't score 1 run. Really sad stuff there, guys. And against the guy that they had had success against, they had put up 7 runs against, Kikuchi in his last start against the Astros. And Kikuchi last night pitched 7 innings strong, giving up 0 earned runs. So what can you do? Those things happen. It's like you can't really explain it. Honestly, you can't. That you can't explain. The other one we have is the Tigers, first 5 money line versus the Athletics. Let's talk about Skubal. I really like what Skubal had done lately. And, he crapped the bed last night. I don't know what happened. It's one of those things, guys, where it's like the Tigers actually gave him run support. If you had told me the night before the Tigers were going to put up 3 runs in the first 5 innings, I'd say we're cashing that bet easily with Skubal on the mound. Well, nope. Skubal pitched one of his worst outings of the year, honestly. It was not very good. At least in recent memory. That was one of his worst outings. So it's like, feels so unlucky in a lot of ways, but what can you do? And then obviously we had the over 9.5 runs in the Cubs-Twins game. And this one started out good. We had 3 runs in the first 3 frames. So in the first inning and a half. And then, after that, hitters just couldn't get hits with runners in scoring position. Multiple times they had the bases loaded, no one out even in a lot of those scenarios, and just couldn't get that timely hit. In fact, I was watching it in the 8th inning. It was like 3-1, bases loaded, no one out. And I was like, okay, we have a chance to get back into this with a couple of hits. And 3 straight strikeouts. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Not even 1 run? Like, don't even tease me. Okay, fine. It's like, seriously, it's going to be that kind of night. So anyway, guys, 1-3. We're going to get after it here today, though. We're going to get that 4-0, and we're just going to have a great day today, guys. We got some really good value bets that I really like today. They are bold. There's a couple that are bold, so just be ready for them. I'm giving you a warning. All right, so getting right into our picks. At number 1, we're going with the Houston Astros. Team total over 4.5 runs today versus the Seattle Mariners at minus 114 odds. Guys, I know, coming off a painful loss there against the Mariners where they put up 0 runs, I don't see that happening again. And I'm not afraid to go back to the Astros. Astros are a very good team, and they had a bad night. I don't expect that to happen again. If it does, I'm going to probably have to put them in my doghouse, but I don't foresee that happening. I foresee the Astros having a good offensive day today. They're going up against Gilbert of the Mariners here. He's 5-5 with a 5.44 ERA. He's given up 5, 9, 5, and 2 for earned runs in his last 4. He's 1-3 with an 8.72 ERA in his last 7. I like that. The 9 that I mentioned in the earned runs there, that was against the Astros. So, he's given up this line of over 4.5 in his last 3 starts. So, something's got to give here. You got one of the top offenses against one of the most struggling pitchers in baseball right now. So, I'm gonna roll with the over here, guys. Very reasonable over here for the Astros. Over 4.5 runs. Like I said, Gilbert 9 earned runs his last start versus the Astros. I like that. And Astros also got Bregman back healthy now in the lineup. Been seeing him in the lineup lately. I like that. So that's just an extra bat that's really good for them. So, guys, Astros respond here. They're going to get it. Take it right there. Astros team total over 4.5 runs today versus the Seattle Mariners at minus 114 odds. Okay, guys, and at number 2, we got the under 9.5 runs in the Athletics Tigers game at minus 112 odds. So we got Caprillion here going to the mound for the Athletics, 7-4 with a 3.65 ERA. Going up against Peralta of the Tigers here, 3-3 with a 3.63 ERA. So for Caprillion in his last 4, we got 6, 1, 3, and 2 for earned runs. And for Peralta, we got 2, 3, 2, and 1 for earned runs. So right off the bat, you're like, 6? I don't like that from Caprillion. No, but you know what? He was playing against the Yankees that day. They were in the middle of their 12-game winning streak, so I'm going to give him a pass on that game. It's like I expect just about any pitcher right now to struggle with the Yankees lineup. Just so many big bats in that lineup, and I think that night we rolled with the Yankees. So, I don't mind him having one bad outing in there against a really hot offensive team because we don't have that today with the Tigers. We have one of the worst offensive teams. So, other than that, Caprilion's been pretty solid all year, guys. Got a sub-4 ERA. Same thing with Peralta. Both guys that have sub-4 ERAs. I like that right off the bat. And then you look at the bullpens, and actually, believe it or not, the Tigers' bullpen has actually been a lot better lately. I made mention yesterday, I don't trust the Tigers' bullpen. I still don't trust them that much. I would still be very cautious in some ways. But as far as, if we're going to put both these bullpens together, Tigers are 9th in bullpen ERA. Athletics are 5th in bullpen ERA in the last 30 days. So I like that. Honestly, I do. I like the way the Tigers have been pitching out of the pen lately. I still don't really trust them, but I trust the Athletics for sure. So even if the Tigers were to give up some runs in their bullpen, I think we'll still cash this under. But there's a good chance that both honestly pitch well if the trend follows. And then you also put this all together with the lineups. Both these lineups have really been struggling lately. Athletics 23rd in runs scored the last 15 days. The Tigers dead last at 30th. We like that. And then over the last 30 days, we got the Athletics sitting at 15th in runs scored. Tigers at 29th. So overall, if you average that out, the lineups are struggling. The bullpens are better. The starting pitcher is bad. We're already going to be looking at that under. And then it's like under 9.5. Definitely. 9.5 is a pretty high total for a game, especially like this. So let's take it right there, guys. Under 9.5 runs in the Athletics-Tigers game at minus 112 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we are getting Super Bowl today, guys. We are going with the Arizona Diamondbacks money line versus the San Diego Padres at plus 194 odds. So, guys, I know what you're thinking off the top. Steve, you're crazy. You've gone off the rails. What are you doing? Well, let me explain. Let me first preface this by saying you guys can also take a much safer bet if you prefer that. You can take the Diamondbacks plus 1.5 run line at plus 114 odds. You're still getting great value on that as well. And you have a run to work with. So, here's why I really love the money line bet, guys, though. Darvish 7-8 with a 3.8 ERA. Going up against Weaver of the Diamondbacks. 2-3 with a 4.5 ERA. So for Darvish in his last 4 starts, you got 4, 5, 2, and 5 for earned runs. For Weaver, you got 0, 0, 6, and 3 for earned runs. So keep in mind with Weaver, he hasn't pitched since May. He left in May with shoulder discomfort, ended up getting placed on the COVID list, a whole bunch of things. And like I said, he hasn't pitched since May. But guys, there's a lot of reasons why I really like this bet. I love the value, right? Plus 2, about plus 200 odds. We love that. This would be a big hit if we could get it. When we get it. Not if we get it. When we get it. Darvish, guys, 0-5 with a 7.13 ERA in his last 7 starts. One of those starts was in Arizona against the Diamondbacks. Padres lost that day 12-3. So obviously we like that, and Darvish got absolutely obliterated in that game. We got some other factors to go with this too. Padres are 28th in runs over the last 30 days. Their offense has really been struggling. Even last night when they beat the Diamondbacks, they won 3-0. So their offense really has been sputtering lately. They haven't been doing a lot. And the Diamondbacks, guys, at home, surprisingly lately have been pretty solid. 6-2 in their last 8 at home, including 3 out of 4 of those were against the Padres. They took 3 out of 4 from the Padres in a series. And honestly, I think the Diamondbacks here, guys, are just, as far as the value goes, you're getting a 2-to-1 payout for a team at home that's been playing well, against a lineup that's been struggling, against a pitcher that's been struggling. So I love all those factors, guys. I really do. I love the value too. We're not just getting even money on this. If we're getting even money on this, I wouldn't take the bet. Because we're getting a 2-to-1 payout on this, though, I'm going to definitely take my crack at this. So take it right there, guys. Diamondbacks money line versus the Padres today at plus 194 odds. Okay, and finally at number 4, we are rolling with the Colorado Rockies money line versus the Texas Rangers at minus 135 odds. Guys, we got Freeland here going to the mound for the Rockies, 5-6 with a 4.17 ERA. Going up against Arihara of the Rangers here, 2-3 with a 6.59 ERA. For Freeland in his last 4 starts, we got 2, 2, 1, and 4 for earned runs. For Arihara, we got 5, 6, 5, and 0 for earned runs. So guys, Freeland is the centerpiece of this bet. Obviously, he's 4-3 with a 3.00 ERA since the All-Star break, which I love that. And he's pitched particularly well on the road as well. He's got a 1.80 ERA on the road in his last 4 road starts, so I like that as well. And typically, guys, I would not take the Rockies at all outside of Coors Field. They are number 1 in baseball in runs at Coors Field. They are dead last in runs outside of Coors Field, which is just crazy to me. So normally I wouldn't trust the Rockies, but I like them here. I don't think the Rockies are going to get swept by the Rangers here. They've lost the first 2 of this series. I don't think they lose this game with Freeland on the mound, especially the matchup with Arihara as well. I think the Rockies will put up some runs today against Arihara for sure. Rangers also don't have a very good bullpen, so I like that as well. And of course the Rockies don't either, but as far as the pitching matchup, we have the edge here, and like I said, I think the Rockies will get it done here on the road and be able to get to Arihara. So take it right there, guys. Rockies money line versus the Rangers at minus 135 odds. Okay, guys, and that is it for our picks for today. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Help us reach our goal of 400 subscribers by the end of the week here, guys. Really helps us grow our community as we get into that. Let me know your favorite bets also down below in the comments. We'd love to hear what you guys are playing for the day, what your favorite plays are, any thoughts that you have in the day for baseball, or even just the upcoming football season too. We're getting ready for that. And on that note, we're going to have our first college football video tonight being released at 8 p.m. So look for that, guys, tonight if you're interested in betting college football. And you want to check that out, that'll be available at 8 p.m. We'll have our college football picks for week 1 of the college football season. And yeah, guys, that's about it for right now. Like I said, we also have a live stream coming up in September on Monday Night Football in week 1. We're going to have a special live stream starting at 7:45 p.m. On Monday night there, week 1 of the NFL season. So I'm really excited for that, guys. If you guys also have any suggestions for me for the stream or the channel, please be sure to drop that down below. We'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. And yeah, other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you back here tonight, I guess, if you're checking out that video, and tomorrow for baseball. Peace.